Hey, what's up, guys? We're back again after a pretty long break. I have not been playing that much Clash Royale. As you guys can see, it's been like 6 days on this account. We did hit a 12 win, which it doesn't even show. But yeah, it should show right about wherever the grand challenge is. Does it let me? Yeah, so we won a grand challenge, 12-2. It was pretty fun. And the meta has shifted a little bit. It hasn't shifted a dramatic amount, but it has changed a little bit. So let's get right down into business and see what we can do. We're probably going to win a whole bunch of games if we play this new strategies that are at the top of the leaderboard. So let's get right into business and see what we can do. The first deck that we're going to be playing is this. It's got Berserker and Skeleton King, and it's also played by 2 people in the top 200. Mostly going to be using the ability of opponents not necessarily being ready for the amount of spam that you have, especially because Vines is played so much. A lot of people don't have Vines plus arrows, so Minion Horde is extremely annoying. Especially with Skeleton King and Evolved Witch and Mortars, you're going to have a lot of spam. So let's get into it. Let's go. Let's lock in and see if we can win this. I'll be right back really quick. I'm going to... Bit of an echo, you know? I didn't want the echo. That's just like, it's not a vibe. It's not a vibe. So we're chilling. We're going to be cycling our Witch at the start, and we're going to take a look and see if there's other versions of this deck. A lot of people are running Cannoneer, so that's kind of the main thing. If you wanted to, you could run Skeleton Barrel in the deck as well and replacing a couple cards with it. But the main thing is, if you're running Skeleton Barrel, then you have to run the Evolution, and then you're going to be substituting out the Mortar. The Mortar would not be evolved then. It's just something to keep in mind. I'm not going to do anything here, because we do one-shot the Bomber, so it's dead. The great thing that we have is the ability to just ignore a lot. Oh, actually, never mind. I thought the Bomber got one shot. Wow, that's a change with Cannoneer. I haven't been playing Cannoneer enough, apparently. Feels bad, man. Anyway, we got Miner up in here. He's going to snowball, but that's not good enough. We can Vine, so the Berserker stays alive. We force a Fire Spirit, and we get a lot more damage with the Miner. It's actually too easy for our deck, apparently. His clan has got the name right. So if I go Witch, it should be able to clean up all the Skellies, even if this guy's going to have Vines. Vines only hits 3 cards, so it doesn't necessarily clean up all the Skeletons and the Witch. So it's really inconvenient for the opponent. I'm going to go for a Skeleton King here as well, because I want the Witch to just overheal like an excessive amount. And if we're able to get the Witch down and then pop an ability, that'd be awesome, but unfortunately it doesn't work out as we want. It's still okay. I mean, we're forcing a lot of elixir from our guy, and it seems to me that I can start to play way more aggro when I get a good opportunity. So I'm going to go Berserker here, and then I think I want to go in for a Minion Horde soon, because he has Fire Spirit and Bomber and Snowball. So if we can get the Snowball or the Fire Spirit out of cycle, then I think our Minion Horde will be very annoying for our guy, to say the least. We're going to be able to kill most of the Berserker here. I'm going to go Goblin Gang so I don't eliminate any chances of, you know, getting down too much. I don't like losing against these types of players when they have a good start. Unfortunately, the Spear Goblins are not going to survive. That sucks. Come on, game. Keep our Spear Goblins alive out here. Anyway, we're going to go for Skeleton King. That's fine. So we'll clean up the Skeletons and the Fire Spirit. Obviously, a really good spot for us to be in if this works out in our favor. This guy seems decent at the game, though. It's just unfortunate that, you know, we do play against a good player first game. It's weird. Weird behavior here. Maybe this guy's just farming classic challenges or grand challenges, whatever the heck we're playing. Anyway, we're going to go Vines. Pop an ability. Maybe we're going to be able to get some damage. This is tough. This guy seems to like really good at the game. So we're going to go Miner as well. We have a couple Skeletons surviving. The Berserker's on the tower. Yo, light work. Okay, clean. If that Mortar hit the tower, that would have been huge, but it didn't happen. So we're just going to go Witch here, and we'll hold our Berserker for the rail that's coming through. It's going to Evo Snowball me. Makes sense. But the Berserker will still stay alive. Oh, man, this is a lot of damage. I might have lost. I really hope I didn't lose. This is kind of close. This is very close. We have 2 evolutions, so we have that. There's a high likelihood I lose, I think. Jeez, man. All right, we're going to go Vines. We're going to chuck the ability. And then we're going to Miner. And we have to make this happen or I lose the game. It's actually just down to this. Does this take his tower or nah? Does this take his tower or nah? Got to go Witch at the bridge, too. He's snowballing, but this is a lot. I mean, we got to Evo Witch up in here. We also have a Berserker. I mean, this is a lot of stuff that he has to stop. I don't think he does, guys. I think we cook him. I think we get him here. Just a bit of a rambunctious game for sure. It's like not necessarily the easiest, but it is a W that I will take. Damn, good player. I'm surprised. First day back. First game that we ever play. People are good at Clash. So the deck that he is playing is also obviously broken. I think Drill with Evolve Snowball and then also Vines on defense. Very strong. Yeah, we'll take a look at that guy as well, because, you know, I just came off of winning a 12 win here and won 3 games there, which was awesome. And this guy, probably a mini account, right? Yeah, seems like a mini account. He's never even played challenges. So we did play against someone on their brand new account too. That's crazy. All right, well, yeah, I guess it's fun to do that from time to time. Hello, Tag. Hope your day has been good, says Gojira. Yeah, dude, it was phenomenal. Thank you so much for the $5 dono. Oh, guys, we have a little bit of scruff on our face, eh? Got some, haven't shaved in a little bit. Haven't shaved in like a few, like, I don't know, like four days? 4 or 5 days of no shaving. This is what happens. Doesn't happen often. Usually I shave every day. Please play your new Royal Recruits deck. I don't want to play decks that you guys have seen before. I'm trying to play all unique decks that I've seen that are in the top 200 that I haven't played before. I want to play decks that I maybe have seen versions of, but not this exact thing. Minion Horde is going to put in a lot of damage. And then, obviously, unfortunately, our opponent also has Minion Horde. So, just, you know, common stuff. People will say that Minion Horde is not strong, but Minion Horde is very good still. Especially because people are really relying on Vines, which can't target that many cards. I'm going to go for our Berserker here. I wonder how we're going to do against the minions. We one-shot them, right? Yeah, we do one-shot them still with the Cannier, which is awesome. We take a lot less damage because the Cannier fires faster, and it still one-shots the minions. What did you do on this beautiful day today? I went to the bank. I deposited money. Apparently, so like I got a whole bunch of refunds from, you know, Pokemon stuff. Like, because genuinely Pokemon cards are just super, super, super high in value. I didn't really feel comfortable holding a lot of them. So I ended up cashing out a lot of the Pokemon stuff that I had. As much as I like Pokemon, I love it as a collector. I don't really like the fact that stuff is just super volatile. I was like, you know, we're holding too many cards. So I did end up getting a whole bunch of that. So I ended up having to go to the bank. I did not know how great the Capital One cafes were. Apparently, there's like a free drink that they give you every Monday if you're like a part of Capital One. I was like, damn, that's crazy. So it's going to end soon, but I got that today. That was awesome. Minions are so obnoxious. Yeah, I feel like they shouldn't have the range increase. They're a good card anyway. Like, they weren't a bad card. Like, it's weird that Clash Royale decided to buff them to an excess, like, unnecessary extent. How you doing? I'm doing great, man. Doing great. We should do a video about minor wall breakers. I could definitely play minor wall breakers, but I want to play decks that are a bit more unique today. As I said before, I'm trying to play decks that I haven't played before. What do you think of P.E.K.K.A in this meta? I haven't played that much in the last 4 days. I've been playing no Clash for like 4 days in a row. We'll see what it's like. I haven't seen P.E.K.K.A at the top of the leaderboard, so I don't even think it's going to be that good, unfortunately. I think P.E.K.K.A is one of those decks that I probably wouldn't play because it seems bad. So I don't want to get your hopes up on that. P.E.K.K.A seems like not great. Unless you're running the Evo Baby Dragon version with Rare Miner. I think that's the only one that's like scary. Not like exceptionally scary, but it is good. Alright, so we need a Witch here again. Well, this guy's kind of cooking. He's kind of cooking. Hope he doesn't cook me, but he is looking like he's cooking. Alright, so this is fine. We're definitely going to be able to clean that all up. And then the Baby Dragon dies. We can go Miner here with Goblin Gang. Probably plop the ability down here too. Win the battle against the Baby Dragon, maybe? Oh, screw it. We're just going to Vines and win. This game's over. GG, bro. GG! That's what we like to see. So Goblin Gang Miner is actually really goated. I can't believe how good that was. But we're just going to... I mean, he's going to probably go for a lot of stuff. Maybe I just go Mortar here and still have the option of pulling things into my Mortar. And then Miner in front, so he has to defend that with a unit. But if he defends with a unit, then the Mortar blasts the tower. So small plays like that will separate you away from, you know, less good Mortar Miner players. If you Miner in front of the tower, they literally have to drop something near the tower. Or I guess, like, most people will. And they'll screw up. And then he just hits the tower. It's kind of fun. Their tag looks so handsome today. Absolute kick it, chat. Thank you, man. Which is super broken? Yeah, which is like top 3-4 card in the game for sure. Free drink. What did you get? I got a matcha latte for free. The best price. Evo Wallbreakers or Skeleton Barrel? I like Evo Wallbreakers sometimes, but I think Evo Skeleton Barrel is generally a better card. It depends on the deck, but Evo Skeleton Barrel is generally a better card in most decks. Evo Skeleton Barrel, I like the explosion value, and I like the potential you can get from it more frequently than the wall breakers, where the wall breakers will perform what it needs to do, but it won't like over and beyond like win the game. The Skeleton Barrel can take the entire tower. Just a little bit different. Oh yeah, no, we just won. We literally just won. So my witch somehow is still never mind. Still dead. Still dead, guys. Still dead. It's okay though. What do you want to see you make Barbut good? Barbut's like mid. Not going to be good for a while, man. Huge hug from big hug from Brazil. Thanks for stopping by all the way from Brazil. Damn, there's a lot of people here today right now. Thank you guys. I just streamed at a random time and I decided, you know, let's do it. Let's send it. Currently on vacation. Yes. Thank you for watching all the way from vacation, bro. I was on vacation as well. I went to Atlanta, Georgia. I've never been there in my... Actually, that's a lie. I think King's Cup was there. So I hadn't been there since I won $5,000 on a mobile game. It's kind of crazy to go there. I didn't necessarily like have the best trip in Georgia, but it was still fine. You know, sometimes you got to like take a little bit of risks, and sometimes you got to do things that you got to do. I needed to cash out of Pokemon cards or a huge amount that I had. Important. What the hell? Yo, Damien's out here. He's wildin'. Dude, Damien, it's so nice to see you again, by the way. I got Barbutt in my Royal Recruits deck. Damien, you're crazy. Damien domination never fails. All right, we're going to go Miner, probably. I don't know if it's like the best play, but I want to Vines here and then just see if we can maybe Miner on top of the Witch and win the game that way. That's ideal. That's ideal if we're able to kill the Mother Witch here. I don't know if that happened. Oh, no, we're just cooked. I definitely overcommitted. That was a giga overcommit. Oh, man. Can't lose in a classic challenge. Come on now. I might lose in a classic challenge, guys. I giga overcommitted. All right, if we can kill that. All right, we can go this. And then maybe Vines Goblin Gang. No, I'm not going to be able to do that. I have to Skeleton King. And I need to kill a Skeleton King with that. All right, this is okay if I can go Goblin Gang here. All right, somehow I saved that. I don't know how. That was awful. That was like the worst defense I've ever done. It was so bad. I can't pop an ability. He's also going to have Mother Witch and Royal Recruit, so I kind of have to warrior here. He might have overcommitted a little bit, though, so... Dude, the Furnace is super obnoxious. The Lightning, too, is so good against the Witch. Matchup doesn't feel good, to be honest. Matchup feels really bad. I'm going to keep it on with you guys. This does not feel great. Alright, I'm going to have to, like, catch a Mother Witch here and maybe win. He's going to Barbarrel, though. I think I lose. I think there's no shot in hell I win this game. You'd really have to mess this up. Especially with lightning, guys. That's the problem. My Witch just dies. The huge problem. I can't do anything. Oh, no, man. The lightning's bad, though. That was a bad lightning for once. I mean, maybe not for once. Maybe he just does that. Pop an ability here. Maybe can get some skellies on the tower and just win off the like 3 skeletons in a dream. Honestly, not terrible. Not good, but it's not terrible. Lightning's impressive. Not enough for me to win though. We're gonna have to like minion horde bridge. He doesn't have arrows. That's annoying, though. Oh, jeez, bro. I have to send it. Yeah, I just lose. I can't win this. He's definitely got a huge hard counter here, guys. But he is lightning in randomly, so there is that. Dude. Come on, man. That's brutal. Oh, dude. Like, that matchup actually was just balls. Mother Witch Lightning. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. I've never... Mother Witch Lightning Furnace Evo is insane. That... I don't even know what to say. That was diabolical. The 3 HP crazy. Yeah, so I guess the downside of this specific deck is I don't necessarily have, like, a spell that does enough damage to take out the tower. If my opponent somehow does end up having like Royal Recruits for Cannoneer and then like, I don't know, something super giga annoying, it's difficult to win that one then. Oh, man, if like 1 skeleton hit the tower, we would have had the win. It's part of the game though. Or we're just going to eat this up and go Mother Witch. Sorry, Minion Horde here. This is definitely like an Elixir Golem deck or something of the sort. Miner here and then probably Vines. Ooh, what is he doing? I think he's just dead. I think the game's ours already. So sometimes when opponents don't get like really good matchups, and they play poorly, they just take the loss. Which is the upside of running Minion Horde and Goblin Gang. You guys saw the downside in the last game, and now you see the upside. So it is what it is. This will be a dominant win. There's nothing else to see here but a win. I cannot play more. I'm not skilled enough at all, so Damien. Yeah, man. I mean, if you just like got to take some losses here and there to learn. What's your favorite Pokemon, and do you have a specific card that you like? Yeah, I mean, I specifically like a lot of the cards that I grade. Because I pull them, I grade them, or like I collected them way younger, and then like, you know, had a good time having cards that I have like an emotional connection to. I don't really have that connection to cards that I bought from someone. Not really the same thing. So my biggest like thing that I enjoy is the fact that a lot of times I will just super be connected to cards that I should not have been able to get 10s on, or I got 10s on, that are things that I'll always cherish. So a lot of cards that I have that are really, really valuable that I got for like $3 and they're worth like 400, 500, which is awesome. Like my Mewtwo here. I guess I could show you that in a sec after maybe I send this and he graveyard, or he goes Golem and he loses. Yeah, no, he's dead. All right, let me go grab the card as we wait for him to just lose. This Mewtwo here, I ended up getting this for $3 and I graded it and it's like worth 300 bucks. So that's awesome. I was really, really happy about that. It was a while back. Mewtwo is by far my favorite card. Yeah, I like I like artwork that I like that I can always like cherish, and I have it in like a expensive display thing that's worth like 50 bucks. Had it since the card was worth like 40. Nobody cares at all? No, someone asked a question. I have a hard time against cringe chef tower defenses with mortar. You should be fine as long as you apply opposite lane pressure. A lot of times the chef people, like if they all in you, you don't want to like spend too much elixir on offense, but you want to spend enough that they have to respond or they lose their tower. Like a skeleton barrel, if they don't respond to that, they will lose the game. So you have enough elixir to defend while also just using like barely enough defenses. You don't want to spend too much, because if you overcommit, then obviously the opponent is going to all in, and then you do a tower trade, and then you're running a cycle deck and you lose. But if they are running something that's like less, less than desirable for you, you can still win in a lot of situations as long as you catch them at a lower elixir amount, because they shouldn't have cycled what they did. So we're just going to go Goblin Gang here. I guess the Bomber does end up getting a shot on our tower because it takes 2, but we get a lot of damage here too. I think we do kill the Berserker. Who knows? Yeah, the Berserker's basically dead. Play with me. You can't just keep spamming play with me, bro. Which Mewtwo card is it? It's from the UPC, from the 151 Ultra Premium Collection. I'll give you $6 for the Mewtwo so you can double your money. No, I spent $11 grading it back in the day, bro. You'd have to give me, you have to double that too. You gotta grow chops. You need a beard. Nah, dude, I can't have a beard. There's no way. I would not look good. All right, so I'm gonna go for a witch here. I also should just shave this, to be honest. I'll probably shave it for tomorrow when I record videos. Used to watch you a long time back. Hopped on Clash, still love you. Thank you, man. I'm grateful that a lot of people have been watching since pretty much day one. Gotta head out, keep kicking butt. I'll see you later, brother. I hope you have a good one. Also, I messed this up. It's fine though. I think we should be still okay. I don't want to overspend elixir here. I don't know if I have to be. I'm going to drop it anyway. A witch in the other side. Or sorry, mortar in the other side. And I'm going to miner with it. Hope that we're able to clean up the bomb tower. That would be a huge benefit for me. It'd be really cool if we could just clean up the bomb tower and still have the mortar stay alive so we can get some value. Not looking like it's going to happen though. Some of these people are playing okay. We might switch to some other decks too, because it seems like a lot of these people do not like us. I mean, this is a Goblinstein Arrows deck, which is obviously awful for me. This is a very bad matchup. All right, we're going to go witch. We have to focus up, guys. I wasn't very dialed in this game at all. So see if we can still rummage through to find a W against a very difficult matchup where I was not focused. All right, we're going to do miner here. Also, royal delivery too. Diabolical. This just got so many answers to minion horde. Our cards just don't do anything here. You have no power here. We can cycle witches and then stay alive from that perspective. I think that's the only way that I win this. In this type of matchup where the opponent seemingly has really good answers, I think that the way to win is cycling cards that they can't really easily counter. And the only thing that I don't think he can counter is the witch. Out of all my cards in my deck. He's going to like royal delivery and do some annoying stuff, so we'll see what we can do. Got the bomb tower to cycle just use. Huge. Very tough. I like how I messed up and said huge incorrectly. We can minion horde here because he doesn't have delivery. He doesn't have arrows. Bomb tower probably kills it though. Kind of tragic. Yeah, this is tragic. Need a witch. Want some skeletons? All right, cool. So we did decent there, but still like not good. Not good enough, guys. He's going in his Goblinstein arc. All right, I need to focus the entire match, I think, to win this, and I don't think start, so I think I lose. The miner might be good. All right, he's arrowing randomly. Send it. Gotta send it more. Come on now. Dude, he just has so many answers. He's just got every spell in the book. Could be right in front. Dude, there's no way that hits my tower like that. That's crazy work. The goblin should have hit my tower. Yeah, the matchup was awful. All right, we're gonna switch to a different deck. I like this deck. It seems to be really inconsistent though. You know the downside of Clash Royale sometimes is you play decks like this and you find someone with Royal Delivery Arrows, Goblinstein. You play a deck like this, you find someone with Mother Witch, Lightning. Absolutely diabolical. Classic challenges. Classic challenges be countering me. All right, so I think this deck is cool and all. I don't think it's the best, especially for consistency standpoints. I think that the deck just doesn't work great. So I think we're going to try to win every single game in a row with a more consistent deck that we can find. Really, we got hard counter, like 2 games there. Just giga hard counter. Kind of fun, but also at the same time, like, I thought I could just screw around and like read chat while playing and like dick around, but did not really get a good interaction. There's a log bait deck that's cool. Yeah, there's a log bait deck that's kind of cool. Let's play that. I've never seen this one before. So let's play this brand new log bait deck that I've never seen. I think this will be hilarious. So it's literally got barbarians, which I think is cool, but also at the same time, you never know. This is more of like, it's very counterable for sure. It's like not the best deck in the world or anything like that, but I'm sure that this is like gonna feel better than what just happened in those games. Those last 2 games, like, I don't think I've ever seen someone with Royal Delivery Arrows in my life. Royal Delivery Arrows with Goblinstein is absolutely diabolical into a Minion Horde deck. So Minion Horde just feels, at least for me, if I was at mid ladder or something, I'm not at mid ladder. I think I'm top 2,000 still, maybe. I haven't really played too much recently, but yeah, I was top 800 last week or last 3 days ago, right? We're losing a classic challenge because of those matchups were crazy. Insane. All right, so we'll go here, do this. And this is a deck that's played 119 in the world. It is also played with Princess Tower, which is more consistent. It's just less likely to get a bad matchup. Cool. So this has got evolved wall breakers and not in the deck, but you could play it instead of Evo Barbs if you wanted. Then you'd probably have to play Cannoneer. So we're just going to go wall breakers at the start. We'll see what happens. Play recruits. I'm going to try to play different decks. I mean, I could play royal recruits, but I don't really want to play the deck that you guys have seen me play a million times, you know? So that like 10 times today. All right, we're gonna go Skeleton Barrel here. We'll see what else we can do. I played this deck. It was fun. Yeah, no, this feels really fun. I mean, just from a standpoint of playing something new. All right, so he's got Barb Barrel. It's fine. I think we just go Goblin Gang here and be okay. Do you watch the monthly final at all? Nah, I don't really watch that stuff. I think it's just boring. I don't really watch like Clash Royale pro level gameplay. I more so rather like play the game myself, and also just watch people that I like. I don't really like watching competitive Clash. You watched the new Demon Slayer movie? No, I haven't. I haven't seen it yet. Also, we can just go Rascals here and be completely good with our lives. He's going to get a connection, but it's not that big of a deal because it should lock on a Thick Boy. And then we are definitely going to get him to go in for a bad trade. Gonna Vines that. Then we get a Dark Goblin behind the Rascal, I believe. We'll be able to just hit the Baby Dragon here too. And then, I mean, this is looking okay. It definitely could have been better if I played this slightly better. That's okay. I'm going to go Goblin Gang after this connects to our tower. 3 elixir wasted on his end? Not really. I guess he gets a lot of damage. Nah, he got a lot of damage. And he killed... Oh my god. Not good, not good, not good. Clash Royale X. What's your favorite Pokemon art? My favorite Pokemon is Mankey. I really like Groudon and Kyogre, though. I really like Groudon, Kyogre, and Mewtwo. Those Pokemon are awesome. Gengar, too. Alright, alright, alright. Okay. Alright, okay, alright, okay. Alright, well, Princess here. We can also go for Rascals on the right and split that. Yeah, that's good. We forced out the Vines. Again, Vines are generally, like, really, really good in certain matchups and bad in others. If the opponent only is using Vines, it's kind of bad into log bait. Because, like, specifically, if you're using Vines against Goblin Barrels and stuff, it's just weak. So it's situationally rough to use. Can be situationally, yeah, rough to use. Not all the time, obviously. But very infrequently. They're just bad sometimes. And if you are solely relying on them, sorry. That's the only reason they could be bad. Dark Goblin locks, he messed up, so that's huge. Big Princess here, he's going to probably go for another Battle Ram, so we have to get ready for that. Oh, I just lose, I think. I don't know if there's any way to defend this. Dude. Can Humpty Dumpty not hit my tower here? No Royal Ghost. I have to just sack. Go this. Princess. Goblin Gang. I mean, I probably Rascal's Bridge. Then send everything. This Royal Ghost is amazingly annoying. And he got vines on me. Bro, that's lame. Hey, I lost, guys. No way did I lose a class challenge. If I did, then I'll just play good decks and I'll win. And we won't even be experimenting with this stuff. These shenanigans are too high. Alright. We can maybe go Rascals here. Honestly, this is fine for right now. Even if he vines me, I'm okay. Probably vines this. I'd have expected, to be honest. Gonna send it, though. Probably get him to Barbell the wrong side, and then we Goblin Gang Rascals on the right and take the tower, please. Thank God, man. Holy. Yeah, a lot of people are running multiple spells. Like, at least in classic challenges, a lot of people are not just playing vines. They got, like, multiple things. Like, this bro had Barbell and vines. This guy had Royal Livery with Snowball and arrows. I do think that bait might just be, like, situationally a little bit worse at lower ladder. All right, let's see what we can do. We're going to go Wallbreaker Split. I think that's an awesome option for us. This is why we clash. Yeah, dude, it's nice to get the wins against the tough matches for sure. I'm going to try to go Barbs in the back too. We split Barbs is always nice. Or because it already got nerfed. Yeah, I mean, Vines already got nerfed and they're still broken. Absolutely amazing, right? Super silly how strong they are. All right, we could maybe just Princess here. All right, all right. Go Rascals as well. Definitely want to go in for Skeleton Barrel. I started playing Royal Recruits because you. The best thing I could do is why you remove Spirit Empress. Yeah, so I got you, man. Spirit Empress just became weak ever since Vines became the best card in the game. Because Vines are so good, they hold down high-value air cards. So if you have a high-value air card that's like going to die, you definitely do not want to be playing against Vines. Think about it from that situation. If you have something that is very high elixir cost, very valuable, do you want to play it into something like that? Probably not, right? Man, that's kind of unfortunate we weren't able to hit the... Oh my god, I think I just lose. Yeah, that's kind of silly. Just drop Barbs, I guess. My bad. Yeah, Barbs are better. Barbs on defense in a situation where Vines are strong too is like awesome. This is looking bad. He's got a log. Hopefully he doesn't have Vines log and like... Oh, he does have Vines log, so I think I just lose. There's a chance I win this one. This looks really, really giga bad. I should have dropped Barbs. And should have just lost them into the furnace. My bad. Live and learn, right? We'll go Goblin Gang with this and hopefully it does a lot. He doesn't have Login Cycle. He doesn't have Cannon. So hopefully this just takes his tower. I mean, yeah, all right, cool. We're back. We're back. That's what I was hoping for. I mean, he literally did not have a good card cycle. He didn't have Cannon. And he did not end up having Log. So I was like, hypothetically right now, you know, we should do a lot of damage. Just don't know if we're going to take it. So it was great. We can go in for Rascals and drop them directly into that if we want. I do think that dropping most of Rascals into that is okay. Get ready with a good Vines play. We're definitely going to go Barbs. Even if he logs, I think that the Hog straight up dies, which is awesome. And then he doesn't have Login Cycle, so we can pop an ability here. Maybe go in for a Princess off on the side. Go in for some other shenanigans and see how this goes. Divide and Conquer is usually the play, but in this specific spot, maybe we're going to be able to straight up kill the Furnace. Hope the Furnace just dies. Let's go, guys. All right, well, let's go Wallbreaker. One Wallbreaker split will be able to tank for all that. Barbs onto that will kill the Hog for sure. No damage taken. Oh, baby. And then he used Logs. So we're going to go Goblin Gang with this, and we should just straight up kill the Furnace. Even though the Fire Spirit comes out, it's no big deal. We can Vines here as well, and then go Wallbreakers and just keep up the pressure. He's going to have to Log, and he's going to go Vines. He's going to clean this up. Oh, no, he has to log the tower. Never mind. GG. Let's go, guys. That's a W. I didn't think we would win that. But yeah, I do think that this deck is nice. I think I need to play it a little bit more to get used to it. Even this log bait deck works. It's a little bit less gimmicky than the Minion Horde deck, where the Minion Horde deck is if you match it into multiple spells, I genuinely think you just lose the game. Like, I don't think the Minion Horde deck has outplayability against, like, Arrow's Royal Delivery type of stuff. Barbs are one of the most underrated cards. Yeah, Barbs are so good right now. Barbs are really, 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 really good. I'd say Barbs are one of the best cards in the game right now as we speak, because they do clean up pretty much everything on defense. If the opponent has Vines and they Vines on it, they can't kill all the Barbs. So it's a very nice play. I love the Trash Your Treasure series. Yeah, dude, I did too. Unfortunately, it just didn't get as much love. I think that, like, I still do a lot of it from a standpoint of Vines here. I still do it quite a bit when I get the opportunity to, where I do it for you guys and I just do it on stream because I'm able to hit more people. And then if more people get their decks, you know, played, then that's awesome. So what I've been doing, it's like lower cost because usually a lot of money for me to edit those videos and then it gets less views. So it's just bad. So it's like best of both worlds. I play more decks and then, you know, it's easier for me to do because I don't have to spend an absurd amount of money for the editing on that. Except for when they have Fireball. Yeah, even if they have Fireball, I think Barbs are still fine because it's like you're getting value before they Fireball and it's super difficult to pre-Fireball stuff. I did win a 20-win challenge by pre-fireballing as an Expo player, which was kind of sick. I was really proud of myself. All right, what do we do? My Princess here. Maybe I can go Rascals. Maybe I can do some other stuff. Yeah, this isn't like bad for me at all. I think we just go for Rascals and then probably get to defend this pretty easily with Vines here just to hold that thing down and then go Goblin Gang on it. I do think the Goblin Gang is going to put in enough work that I don't have to respond, and then the Princess is going to force that extra elixir. Plus, with the little Rascal protecting, he can't go like Skeletons or something silly or like something too cheap. He has to go Bats, which is a little bit more elixir. 2 elixir is something that he didn't want to be doing. I'd be able to kill the Baby Dragon with no damage on our tower. And then I could go Skeleton Barrel with this as well and go Wallbreakers the other side. This is a free win. I don't think that there's any shot in hell I lose this game. Very, very, very giga free win. Fireballing on that, so he's just dead. Are you going to stream the 20 win this year? Hopefully, man. I hope so. I mean, I got like 19 wins multiple times on stream, and I was never able to get the 20. It's just difficult to do that like last couple of games on stream because number one, you can get stream sniped. Number two, it's also really, really annoying when you lose that game, and then it's just like, I was like a little bit less mature, to be honest. So whenever people were just saying, you're trash, you're awful, it kind of got to me, to be honest. It doesn't get to me anymore because, you know, it is what it is. Like, you just realize, like, why do you care about that stuff? It's kind of, you're being a child if you do care on that. So I was just very immature, and I just let that stuff get to me too much. And I would get frustrated, and I would tilt and, like, rage. And that's not good to do that on stream. So it was, like, not mentally healthy for me. Especially if you think about it from a perspective as someone that played the challenge over and over and over and over again. If you get to 16 or 17 wins, you read chat, and then you miss a Goblin Barrel or you miss something on your tower because you're reading chat at 17 wins, it is one of the worst feelings in the world. Dude, I missed a Goblin Barrel on my tower. I dropped the log off to the side at 17 wins. It was last year, right? And I got flamed to oblivion. Imagine how much time I had to spend to get to the 17 wins. It's like 45 minutes, an hour of my time after already playing the entire day and going back to back. It was a good run. And then I ruined that run simply because of that. One of the games I lagged, and the other game I looked at chat. And it was like, I had that 20 win. I really had that 20 win. I lost at 17 wins. I was so pissed. And then other times I lost, I definitely got stream sniped by one of the guys at top 20 in the world. It was awful. That was like 3 years ago. And then 2 years ago, I didn't get stream sniped, I don't think. But I was playing against number 5 player in the world. And then, you know, I messed up. And you know how you can, against Giant Graveyard, you can like try to activate King Tower against the Giant with the Fisherman. So you know what I did? I freaking tried to activate King Tower against the Giant Graveyard player, thinking he had a Giant deck. And then I realized he had Graveyard, and then my Fisherman yoinked a Skeleton, and I lost the game. And I would have won. I would have actually just won the game if I was less greedy. And I brought my Fisherman here, and I pulled the Giant to the other lane. I pulled the Giant to the other side. I won the game against a top 5 player in the world. And I would have laughed and been so happy. And it would have been the best 20 win on stream ever. It was just like the first try that I ever did it. And first try ever. Usually, like, I don't film always the first try that I do. That was the first try, and I did it, and I would have gotten it, and it would have been sick. But I lost at 19 wins against a top 5 player that hard countered me and also BM'd the hell out of me. So those 2 games, like, it was kind of traumatizing. It was kind of traumatizing. Hopefully I can do it this year on stream. I would be really, really happy if I could. I mean, truthfully, the last game, like, if you win or lose against that, like, a lot of that's luck. I mean, if you get to 19 wins on stream, or if you can consistently get to 19 wins, way harder. It's way harder to play on stream in general. By the way, if I played these off stream, all these games in the Classic Challenge or whatever, especially Classic Challenge, I wouldn't have lost any of these games. that I'm currently playing. It makes your skill level get a little bit worse when you're talking or interacting. But also at the same time, you also have to understand that I don't play this game just to be the most competitive, try-hard player in the world. I play it because I want to play it for fun. You know, enjoying the stream with you guys and talking to y'all and doing that is way better than me just sitting idly and playing the game alone. Like, I don't want to do that. You know, I'd rather be around the chat. So if I nerf my skill level a little bit, play the game a little bit more, it's fine. Although, where are the chests coming from? I don't know. What's a better option for you, Spirit Empress or Fly Machine? Definitely Fly Machine right now. Spirit Empress is too high of a cost, so Spirit Empress just isn't as good anymore. Maybe after Vines get a nerf, Spirit Empress will become good. But Spirit Empress got doubly nerfed. It got nerfed 10% health. Still doesn't die to lightning, but it dies to Vines, and Vines are the best spell in the entire game, so they're just played way too much. So, wouldn't recommend it. Would not recommend it. All right, so it looks like we win this. I'm going to go Goblin Gang in the back, and then I think I'm going to go Dark Goblin, and then maybe just Barbs on this. This is fine. This is a good defense, I think. I would assume it's a defense. We'll see. We're going to go Barbs later on defense when we get a chance. And a Vines here. Dark Goblin does die. Kind of sucks, but he loses everything else, so not like it really matters. This is a game. I like watching you because you're not try-hard type. You just play to play and understand at the same time. Yeah, man. I mean, I still do try-hard sometimes. In one of the videos I did, or actually a couple of the videos that I got top 800 in the world, I try-harded really hard. So it's like situationally, right? Like my recent videos, I got top 800 in the world, and I was trying super hard in all those games. But at the same time, you always have to understand, like, it's not that fun for me to do that all the time. I'll do it from time to time, but not all the time. Thanks for your current recruit stack. Yeah, the current recruit stack is really, really good. That's the best one. I mean, I will always have an updated Royal Recruit stack in every single meta. If you guys play Royal Recruits, I mean, it's my main deck. I'll have updated versions of it unless it just simply doesn't work. If it doesn't work, then I'll also let you guys know. I'm not going to be like, oh, this deck works. I won't do that. I don't really do that. It's not about that life of just saying a deck works when it doesn't. All right, so see what we can do. Do I want those? Probably. Is it Epic Sunday? No, it's Monday. Oops, I missed Epic Sunday. Feels bad. All right, let's get the last few. If I watch your video at 2x speed, does it impact you negatively? I don't really care, man. I mean, if you're enjoying the videos, like, you enjoy them, man. Like, genuinely, I don't want you to enjoy the video in a different way if that messes with it. I mean, the thing is, bro, I think if you watched it at 2x speed with the YouTube input thing, it definitely doesn't. It shouldn't impact anything. If you watch it at with a like out of source player, maybe it does. But I mean, do what you want, man. If you enjoy the videos, that's all that matters for me. I mean, obviously, like, ideally, it doesn't impact me, but you know, it is what it is, bro. I think that first off, thanks for caring enough to even ask that. But yeah, I guess, like, if they're using YouTube's own input features, I highly doubt that would impact me negatively. I watched them at 0.5x speed, so you get more playtime. My guy, you guys are more committed than I could have ever imagined. That's wild. That's actually insane. Maximizing the playtime. I watch it. Freaking 0.08x speed. Oh, man. Pump Bridge Spam with Vines? Yeah, Pump Bridge Spam is really, really broken. Super giga broken. We'll just go Skeleton Barrel here. We'll see what this guy's playing. I wasn't super focused, so I'll focus a little bit more right now. Wait, that was a miss bar, bro. He lost. Game is over. Yeah, so if you miss it, I'm just going to punish really hard with this Vines. Because then you have to drop units. So I'll probably Princess at Bridge because we have Evo Barbs. If I have Evo Barbs, then I'm able to defend most things. I'll Wall Breaker's other side. He's just going to ignore them and eat them. I go Dark Goblin. It does kill, and then it'll also help us with other supporting cards. I'm going to go Skeleton Barrel other side. Dark Goblin's going to put a lot of damage on this. It will end up healing. All right, I need to get Vines, and I need to get Evo Barbs on this Baby Dragon. It's the only way I win this. This needs to come down now. Like yesterday, brothers. That was a good defense. That was some good D. That was some good D, baby. All right, we're going to go Dark Goblin here. It does end up killing the minions, hopefully, too. Skeleton Barrel the other side. Hopefully these Barbs do a lot of damage. I'm going to just straight up Vines this because I think if the Barbs hit the tower, I just win. Yeah, game's over. Game's over. Because he's not going to be able to do enough damage on either side. And the Baby Dragon's just dumb. The Baby Dragon just doesn't know where to go. Baby Dragon's lost in the sauce. I'm going to guarantee that I kill that. Instead of trying to take a second tower here, I'll still try to take the second tower. You guys know who I am. You guys know what I do. I'm greedy with it. So, Dark Goblin here. Skeleton Barrel as well. Looking swell. I mean, this deck seems really good. This deck seems great. I think Barbs are super underrated right now. I've been playing them a lot in Golem decks. And I think they're good. Like, a free-to-play common card that does a lot of damage. So, I'd recommend Barbs decks right now. Especially in a meta where Vines are strong. Barbs seem really good. And if you're playing against Witch, you have Princess and Dark Goblin and Vines. So, it's not that bad. To combat other Witch decks, you have answers. So, it works. Try Prince with Evo Baby Dragon. I like how you said Ego Baby Dragon. Yeah, Baby Dragon egos everyone. Good D, Jake. Yeah, dude. Hey, I know you guys keep saying pause. It's tight. It's tight. It's tight. Play Ram Rider. I can switch the decks too. I'm down to do that. I mean, this deck's good. We'll go for Skeleton Barrel here. We can also throw down Rascals potentially. Yeah, we're definitely throwing down Rascals. So this seems like a scuffed matchup if it's log. Why? Okay, here's Barbaro. This is maybe okay. Nah, it's not great. It's not that bad, though. It's not that bad, especially if we can find damage with Vines here. This seems silly, but I'm going to run it anyway. I just want to get some damage with the Rascal Girl on the tower. I got nothing. I'll chuck Wall Breakers here. We'll probably get a good trade. Go Dark Goblin and Goblin Gang. Gotta just kill that miner fast. We're going to take one hit, which isn't bad. I'll take that. I'll go Skeleton Barrel with the Dark Goblin, and then the Goblin Gang is probably just going to die, and then I'm going to feel sad. The Dark Goblin's going to get a lot of damage because the Bomb Tower 2 shots, so that's not good for him. If he Wall Breakers, I'll just go Barbs. He doesn't have Bomb Tower in cycle, so he has to like Magic Archer this more likely than not, which he probably doesn't want to do. So I could also split this, but that would be bad because then he just Wall Breakers, and the Rascals probably won't kill everything. But probably split Rascals or Princess back. I think Princess back is better. Remember Wall Breakers the other side. He still doesn't have Bomb Tower, so he has a weird card cycle here. You go with Skeletons. I guess that's fine. So I get no damage on that, but I can Rascals here. Princess does get sniped, which really sucks, but it's fine. Sorry, he doesn't have Wall Breakers. He has Balloon. What am I thinking? Anyway, we can go Goblin Gang. Definitely want to go and apply a lot of pressure here if possible. Bomb Tower out of cycle is nice. This is really good for us if we can kill it. I'm not going to be able to. I should have plopped the Vines on top of the Musketeer and everything there, and that would have been the best. But still doesn't really matter that much. We can still Princess and be okay. He might miner this, which would be bad for him because he'll activate King Tower. We get in Wall Breakers on the other side, he'll probably have to Balloon. We can just Vine straight up. What if that just kills? That's pretty good. Alright, Bomb Tower is basically just dead, which is awesome for me. Snowball's out of cycle, which is even better. Princess here. Maybe go for Wall Breakers. Throw down like Rascals at bridge. Goblin Gang here. Maybe protect the Princess ideally. Beautiful. Great gameplay on our end. We can Dark Goblin as well. Even if he snowballs, Princess stays live. Dark Goblin does too. We go Skeleton Barrel here. Rascals are going to put in a lot of work. He forces out the Bomb Tower. Now he's kind of screwed. This cycle is awful for him. Both Rascals on the tower. I could have also Princess Bridge. Maybe he's going to go Skeleton. So we go Goblin Gang. He doesn't have Barbarrel. Yep. Prediction. Then I'm going to go Vines just to hold the tower. Then the Vines are going to win the game. Because he had to snowball on top of the Princess. But if you snowball on the Princess, Goblin Gang takes tower. Easy. Alright, good game. Good game. Jake, you're so underrated in your videos. Our fire editing, the effort that you put in these videos. I just love watching you, man, eat with your vids. Yeah, dude. I mean, that's what's up. I truly try to make the videos memorable. I try to make videos that I would actually watch. I don't really like non-edited videos, so I try to do something that's different. Do you prefer the game now with all the evolutions, or do you prefer OG Clash? Honestly, I didn't think I would like evolutions. I kind of like evolutions. I just don't like when they're overpowered and imbalanced. The only thing is, like, when Furnace Evo was really giga broken, I hated that. I actually don't mind Vines that much comparatively to other stuff. I mean, obviously, I want them nerfed, and they should be emergency nerfed because it's bad for the, like, they're not healthy for the game. But if I'm telling you 100% honestly, I do think there's more outplay potential with Vines because, like, bad players don't really know how to use it at all. And what bad players will do is they will genuinely just drop Vines in the worst spots. They'll get zero value out of, like, the most broken card of the game, and then You know, like it's not as easy as dropping a furnace in the back that spawns fire spirits and just poops them out, right? Like this is like autoplay essentially, right? There's differences, right? But yeah, for sure, it deserves a nerf. And certain evolutions are really bad for the game, and they're not healthy for the game. But I don't know. Overall, like when they're balanced, like for instance, Knight, Archers right now, I like that. It's kind of added a different level of Clash Royale, different gameplay experience. I think I enjoyed OG Clash Royale more because I was better at the game compared to everyone else back then, because the skill level was kind of low, and I was extremely good compared to the average player back then. So just a bit different. I'm biased, but I think I enjoy the game now more, which is weird. But yeah. Why do you play Logbait? I'm playing Logbait right now just because it's a strong deck and it's new. Playing it with Barbarians is interesting, and not many people are doing it. So I wanted to play a different version that I saw in the top 200, and I just wanted to show you guys something new and unique. Oh, nice. We can keep that alive, too. That Princess staying alive is huge. We're going to force out a lot of elixir here. Dude, he's fried. He's actually dead. I might even just Princess this and snipe it with the Princess. I like that a lot more for us, because then we're going to have the Princess continue to go on the side that he has to spend elixir in, and then he might even lose more stuff. The Goblin Machine is dead. He might even drop something directly on top, so let's go Rascals. Yeah, Furnace is annoying, but I think we're fine. If we can, like, hold it near the tower, that'd be sick. He's going to Barbarian. Never mind. I think that committing there would just be catastrophic, so I'm not going to send it. All right, we're going to go here, though, and then we're going to go here. So even though he's doing this, like, again, I think that most decks that people play, and this meta specifically, are still going to be low skill, but the worst players with these types of decks will not always prevail like they typically would. Like, this type of deck used to be so much stronger and 10 times more annoying in the last meta, where Evo Goblin Giant and these strategies were just better. They were so much better than they currently are right now. So it's just a little bit different, where bad players would be more successful with these strategies. I don't know if this guy's bad or not, but like, hypothetically, if he was really bad at the game and he ran Goblin Curse with the last meta, there's a high likelihood he would have just won this game. And there's nothing I could have done then. But I'm glad that they changed that. Furnace Evolution also doesn't die to poison if you have the Furnace Evolution level it up with the Pancake Tower. So stuff like that, those were really bad interactions in Clash Royale that ruined the game. When a Furnace Evolution doesn't die to spells and it just poops out more Fire Spirits, really bad. Like, it's giga broken. So that was one of those things that like ruined the game last season. Like, no matter how bad someone was, you couldn't stop them. Oh, wait, this is a top 700 player. I have to focus. I have to focus. He's probably better than me. Let's go, guys. Let's lock in. I don't want to lose this challenge. I definitely could lose this. Out of all the games that I could lose, this is the one that I should lose, to be honest. I don't think the other people I played against were better than me. I think this guy is better than me based off of rankings. We'll see what we can do. Good Dark Goblin here. Skeleton Barrel as well. Dark Goblin does kill the Firecracker, so he messed up. He goofed a little bit. He has Barb Barrel, so that's good. This is actually looking really good for us. I think one of those might connect. It does. Very cool. So I usually don't lock in super hard. I'm locking in a lot harder right now, though. Princess probably hopefully hits that. Perfect. 2 shots on top of the Firecracker, so that's dead. Barb still stay alive. We're going to go Skeleton Barrel because we forced the Electro Spirit out. Barb gets a hit on the tower. This is huge. He's going to Skeletons. Whatever. Go Barb Barrel this. Doesn't have it in cycle anymore. Firecracker is kind of a menace, but at the same time, should be good. I mean, I don't know. I am okay. We'll see. We'll see. Honestly, screw it. Let's Vines. I don't know how degen this is. I just hope it kills. That's pretty bad. He's going to get a hit on my tower and he Firecrackers. Oh, wait. Aw, damn, dude. I didn't think that would hit like that. Kind of mid for me. They call me Sir Middington sometimes. All right. Well, I mean, that was great defense, but I don't know. I feel like it could have been better. I'm not going to lie. I feel like it could have been a little bit better, boys. All right. I need the Skeletons to hit the tower early. What is he? What is this Goofy Goober doing? What is this Goofy Goober doing? Oh, he thought he could do me like that. All right. All right. He's going to have to hog right into Barbs. Yeah, no, he's too good for that. Oh, never mind. He did it anyway. That was a terrible trade for him. He gets one hit, and that's it. And then we're going to go Princess directly on this. Let's focus up, boys. Gonna go Evo Cannon. He's good enough to hit that, unfortunately. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. I really thought he would do something else, but screw it. Let's just freaking kill the firecracker. No, I think fumbling. Wait, I think I fumbled, guys. That's not enough. Yeah, I think I lost. I definitely lost. Oh, I won! Oh my god! Yo! There's no way that was perfect. The wall breakers definitely pushed that thing back. Oh my god, I want to watch that over again. Yo! I thought I fumbled. That guy's better than me, so. Let's take a look. I think I push it back. Yo, you guys see that? That's crazy. That defense was sick. So yeah, if you're trying to defend with spell like vines or snowball, you generally want to like slow the hog rider down when it's closer to your tower. Just for reference for anyone. You definitely want to slow it down like when it's closer to your tower when you have the king tower activated. The wall breaker's kite that I had and then Dark Goblin was sick. I was pretty proud of that. That was the only good play that I think I had that was like impressive. You know, I played a little bit. This sucked. This felt awful. It's like I have to Dark Goblin here. I have to be so scared. I was like, oh, I can't barb just because I just lose the firecracker. I did it anyway because I kind of had to. I tried to angle it off to the side so maybe it didn't hit as much. Yeah, so that angle of barbs was really good. I didn't drop them down in the middle. If you guys noticed, I adapted on the fly. Dropping them off to the side so the firecracker didn't hit anything. Pretty sure this pushed it. Like, let's do super slow speed for maximum watch time. All right, so I have vines here because I'm like stopping the animation. Skeleton Barrel slimed him. I'm pretty sure the hog rider got blocked a little bit by that. Like, I'm not a hundo P, but I'm like 85% sure. He wins if he just cannons. Hey, we don't have to tell him that. I think you're a lot better than you give yourself credit for. A top 700 finisher isn't a top 700 player. It's like a top 2K player. Got to factor in the people that don't push. Maybe. Good player. Mini account too. It's on his mini account. Oh, dude, people always be playing on mini accounts. I don't know who, like, I don't know what his actual skill level is. That guy's on his mini account. Because otherwise he wouldn't, like, if he's ultimate champ, like, he'd be ultimate champion, right? He's not playing on his main account. Would Vines just take his tower? No, Vines does 75. Vines does 75. I love Little Prince meta just because everything got played. Yeah, Little Prince was fun. Also, thank you, Damien, for saying that I'm better than I give myself credit for. You won an awful matchup, and he was not better than Eustace Darian. Okay. Well, yeah, the matchup didn't feel good. The matchup did not feel good, bro. I'm glad I won. I did a lot of damage at the start, still. That's kind of how it works. All right, so we're gonna probably play against something obnoxious here. I'm just gonna say Phantom Morgana is definitely not gonna be playing something I enjoy. Jeez, dude, you're gonna have Golden Knight too. Come on. Oh, this blows. Yeah, we can't do the trick. We can't do the trick. So we're gonna just let this happen. It's gonna hit my tower. I'm gonna go Rascals here. The vines are interesting. Honestly, let's go Goblin Gang. It's whatever. Oh my god. The wall breakers. This is awful. This doesn't feel good, guys. Kinda hurts. I can't go into a Mother Witch with a Goblin Barrel. Or a Skeleton Barrel. That would suck. I need to go, like, Princess back. I can't Princess Bridge, can I? If he Mother Witches into that, then I go Barbs on her, right? And that's okay. I don't know. Let's send it. Screw it. I should probably Princess back, but I hope he Mother Witches into this. I don't know what he's doing. Okay, Ewis is fine. It's just Dark Goblin. I straight up just kill the Mother Witch here with the Vines and Dark Goblin. Come on, game! Yeah! All day, baby! All day! That was sick! I got him! Yo, let's go! I knew he was going to do that because, like, you want to convert my skeletons into your team, so makes the most sense. One of those connects too. Wait for a little bit. Rascals after. Safest. Casey's going to Lumberjack Balloon. I still have the Rascal Girls on defense. I have a lot of other stuff options on defense as well. He probably pops ability, but he might not even hit the Rascals. He still hits him. For the whole family. I just dropped the Barb Squad. I don't think it's good, but it is what it is. Honestly, it's aight. It's aight. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. We can use Vines and Dark Goblin on defense. He's obviously going to Vines me too, so that's a problem, but problem for a different day. It's a problem for a different tag, not this tag. All right, we're Rascals here. Why is he just eating this? I send it way more now. We're going to send it way more, boys. A wee yo wum, a wee yo wum, a wee yo wum. Messed up. Alright, that takes towers, so I should be good. I mean, I think I win. I don't think I played that well, though. He just definitely fumbled that, to be honest. We'll take the W. Goldenite with Mother Witch is just not ideal. let's just leave it at that. Goldenite Mother Witch is not ideal. Bait decks are kind of hooked right now, I'd say. These decks are top 200, but if you're at lower ladder, if you're playing like, I don't know, grand challenges or classic challenges, a lot of the decks that you might play against are just really not easy to beat. So maybe I wouldn't recommend log bait unless you're playing like a barb stack or something that's more sturdy like this. Or Evolve Valkyrie. The Evolve Valkyrie videos and decks that I've showcased are really, really, really giga broken. If you want to play those things are super strong. So yeah, I don't think I play other log bait decks. It's nice to use Evo Barbs though with Vines, so then you can pull down balloons. You can destroy Baby Dragon Evos, Spirit Empresses. So I think this is like unironically the best log bait deck to play if you don't have Evo Valkyrie. So I recommend that. This Mortar deck, man, like I still can't believe we played against Royal Delivery Yaros and Goblinstein. That is straight up diabolical. In the other game I lost, the guy had Mother Witch with Lightning. I was like, oh man. And Evo first. Those are two unwinnable games if they play well. But yeah, we did it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you haven't already. And let's go and claim all of our rewards here from our free-to-play no chest cycle here. We can get some good stuff. Come on now. But yeah. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more daily content because I do daily videos and daily live streams. Whether it's a live stream or a video, there will always be something on this channel for you guys to watch. I want to deliver more for y'all. I definitely want to. So hopefully you guys are excited for that. We are leveling up the content. And I did 3 videos in a row last weekend. So I gave you guys more than what you bargained for probably. You're probably like, wait, why is he releasing videos every single day? It takes a lot of time to release those. So I just felt like doing it, to be honest. Like, yeah, you know, let's surprise everyone. Yeah, if you guys want to see more content, check out the pinned comment as well. I did put out a pretty banger video recently on my main deck in Clash Royale, Royal Recruits. So if you want to see what that deck is and why I play it, push really, really fast. And I pushed all the way up. I did not lose a single game when I used this deck. So when I played this deck and I pushed from 15,000 trophies all the way, 10,000 trophies all the way to 15,000 trophies. I did that on live stream and I won 20 games in a row. And then after that, I played some challenges and I won those too. And then I played some games on ladder and won those. I won 38 matches in a row without losing a single game with this deck. If you want to see what that is and why Royal Recruits are so strong, check that out in the pinned comment. It's my favorite deck in the game. And I'm sure you guys will like the video too. It was high effort. So yeah, check out that deck. Check out that video. It's in the pinned comment. I'll see you guys later, no matter when or where you're watching. And good luck in your own games. Let me know what decks I should be playing next time.